Hey folks, this is the Smartech Black Smart Hot Water System, an awesome unit for hot showers no matter where you pull up for camp. I'm going to tell you all about it.
Hit it.
Hey folks, Ben from Summers here today down in the Brown Hill Creek Caravan Park, which is in Adelaide's leafy eastern suburbs. It's an easy getaway for locals for a weekend, or it's a great place to stop over if you're just passing through and you need somewhere to put up your tent or park your van. We've got a spot down alongside the creek that runs along the back of the caravan park here today because we're all about Smartech today. Now this is the Smartech Black Portable Hot Water Unit. It's a great unit for hot showers no matter where you set up camp. Got it set up next to me here, and I've actually got it mounted to an optional accessory, which is this tripod here. This doesn't come with the unit, but it makes for really easy setup just about anywhere you want to set the unit. It weighs about 5 kilos, it's about 44 centimeters in height, 30 centimeters in width, and about 15 centimeters in depth. The shower rose that comes with it, it's about a 2-meter length hose. You can buy optional accessories for longer hoses. I'm going to show you all the features here today. What I'm going to start with though is the pump over here and how we've set it up. Now the unit's actually capable of anywhere from 25 up to 750 kPa. In fact, I think it's actually been tested well in excess of that. The 750 is what mains water pressure is. And the unit can actually run directly from mains water if you were to just attach a mains water hose up underneath the unit. Today though, I'm using the pump that comes with the kit, which is a 4.3 litre per minute 12 volt pump here. It comes with two 2-meter hoses, a 2-meter hose running into my water source here, and a 2-meter hose running up to the unit here. Now, the pump can actually push water up to about 10 meters in length and over a 3-meter rise. Now, important to note that it will push water, so the pump needs to be set up at the water source. The shower needs to be set up at the camp, so there could be a bit of a distance between the pump and your shower, so you need to make sure you've got a portable power pack to set up next to the pump, for which I've got this unit attached to next to me here. So just coming back towards the unit here, the cable that comes with the pump has got a little switch here to switch the pump on and off, and it has alligator clips. Now I've sort of fashioned something up temporary here today with electrical tape, but these are alligator clips, so if you do need a cigarette socket, you might need to either get an adapter or rewire something on the end there to make it for easy attachment. Moving back up towards the unit here, I've got the inlet hose attached to a filter here. Now this is an optional accessory, and you can actually see that the pump's handled a bit of debris in there, and it's filtering that out from going into the unit. It's about a 200 micron filter. Next to that, we've got the outlet hose, a gas inlet, so we need gas and water, obviously, for the unit to run. There's also a battery compartment under here to power the ignition, and an on-off switch up under here as well. Let's talk about the materials that the unit's made of. It's all steel, it's really well made. There's stainless steel screws, there's powder coated steel on the outside, and where there's plastic components, it's ABS plastic, which is really durable. The hose here is a stainless steel heat resistant hose. It doesn't stretch or bow out when it gets warm, and it doesn't get hot either. While I'm on the body of the unit, actually, I will just show you at the rear here, there is a second attachment option, which is a handle that folds up, so you can just hang it over the side of a vehicle or on the back of a wheel or something with some rope if you like. That's an alternative to using these brackets that are attached, which fit onto these brackets that are part of the tripod here. Now, the unit itself rises temperature about 42 degrees above ambient. So if you've got 0 degree water, you're going to have 42 degree water. However, it has a cutout at about 50 to 55 degrees. So if you're starting with 30 degree water, you're still only going to get 50 to 55 degree water out of it because of that safety cutoff. And in terms of runtime, you can get up to 50 hours with this on all the lowest settings, or if you've got everything cranked right up on high for a nice warm shower, you're going to get about 16 hours of runtime, and that's from a 9-kilo gas bottle. Now I just want to show you how to use the unit. Now I've got my gas attached and switched on. I've got my 12 volt pump switched on over to the left of me here, and I've got the switch underneath here switched on. There's also two D-size batteries that we put in up underneath here, there for the piezo ignition, which is an auto ignition that initiates as soon as we turn the water on at the shower rose here. So everything's good to go. As soon as I flick this, the water will turn on. But before I do that, I just want to talk about the dials on the front here. Now on the left-hand side here, we've got our gas setting. So maximum is the warmest setting, minimum is the coolest setting. Water on the other side here, this is adjusting our flow rate. Now, worth noting here that minimum is 2 litres per minute. Maximum is 6 litres per minute. The pump we've got attached to this at the moment is only capable of 4 litres per minute or 4.3 litres per minute. So if we turn this around, it's going to get to about here and it's going to cut out. It's going to stop heating because the pump can't pump faster than that. It's not broken, it just isn't capable of it. If you've got a bigger pump, you'd be able to wind this right around, get more water flow, and you still get hot water out of the shower rose. Now this winter and summer setting here is basically adjusting how many injectors are heating the water that's going into the unit. On winter setting, there's about 6 injectors heating the water. It's using about 3 times the gas than the summer setting, which is only using about 2 injectors to heat the water, and you get much more use out of the gas from your unit. So if you're starting off with warmer water, leave it on the summer setting and save your gas. For today, I'm gonna have it on the winter setting though. I'm gonna touch on a few safety features in the unit. Now, if the water shuts out for whatever reason, the whole unit shuts down. Also, if the gas flame, the pilot flame inside blows out, it automatically shuts the gas supply off to the unit. And it also has anti-freeze protection in by when the temperature reaches something like 0 degrees. Something cuts in and ejects the water out of all the hoses in the unit so they don't freeze and break anything. There's just a couple of things I want to show you before we fire the unit up. I just want to demonstrate the 2 different shower rose settings here. Now, this switch here changes the different shower settings. It also turns the unit on. So one flick around turns it into just a gentle shower setting. A second flick turns it into a jet as such, which is probably better for washing and the likes. And one other thing I just want to mention is how well this operates in the winds. There's wind guards and things inside, as well as quite a bit of protection on the outside, and the unit actually operates really well in windy weather. Can be affected in really, really windy weather, but it's still pretty reliable. So let's kick it off now. We've got gas on maximum, water on minimum, and we've got it on winter setting. To kick start it off, we push this around here and the whole unit fires up. We can see the temperature here, we're up to 46 degrees there at the moment. And we're at maximum or minimum flow, which is about 2 litres per minute. Now I want to show you how this will cut out when we get so far around here. So I'll start turning this around to speed up the flow of water. We can see it's increasing the water out of here, but it's going to get to a certain point at around about 4 to 4.3 litres per minute. You can see the temperature cools down a little because it's trying to cool water at a faster rate now, and it cuts out because the water's flowing faster than the pump, or it's asking for more water than the pump can deliver. If we turn it back again, it'll then kick into play and start warming the water up again. You can see the water's actually cooled down quite a lot there, and heater's kicked in, and we're going back up to a nice warm shower again. And that is how you use and all the features of the SmartTech Black Smart Hot Water System. You can run into little troubles now and then. It's usually a pretty easy troubleshooting solution. Quite often I've found today I needed to make sure that there was no muck in the water. If you're pulling from dirty water sources, it can slow the water flow through the unit, and that can cause it to cut out. So just make sure you're trying to keep that water as clean as you can going through the unit. If all else fails, SmartTech offer an awesome support line 7 days a week that you can call and get help from technicians on the spot. You can grab these online at snowies.com.au. If you've got any questions, let us know down in the comments below. If you like that video, subscribe to our channel and you'll see all of our latest and greatest information, or head here for some videos we've prepared earlier.